All right, howdy friends, happy Sunday to you. I hope everybody's doing great. Man, it has been a blistering hot week here in Nashville. It thunderstormed earlier, and so that cooled things off for a millisecond, and then it turns into the sauna. It's like out west, they always say it's a dry heat. It's like an oven out there, and it's like a sauna everywhere else in the country. Anyway, hey guys, thanks a bunch for all the kind words and all the support. I know I've been blasting you guys with these videos lately, but I'm feeling inspired. There's a lot of stuff in the works that's going to be really great, that's going to be released very soon. I'm working on some different stuff, and I would just like to say, I'm going to push up on you guys just a little bit, and I want to say, I'm going to put the link right below to my website, which is just GuthrieTrapp.com. But one of the most fun things that we do, and one of the coolest things that I think we do, and one of the things that I enjoy the most, because it's related to everything we're doing, but not hands on the guitar, is when me and Ashley get together and create these newsletters for you guys. It's more of a blog style thing. We're not trying to sell stuff every time. We're just letting you know what's going on. There's some fun stuff. There's a little bit of something for everybody. We always wrap it up with a featured video, a nice quote of something musically inspiring or thought provoking. Just some nice stuff. And so I highly encourage you guys, if you're digging what we're doing and you're learning something and you're getting something out of this channel, and I'm always trying to improve everything, please sign up for the newsletter. That's going to help me a lot. And then please visit the tip jug. And that really helps me stay motivated to take the time to do these videos. When my mind wants to wander and go run to the pool or go get some coffee or whatever it is we do, I go, no man, come on, get up there and do a video, or I might have an idea that gets, that sparks or something, and I'll come up here and do something. But it certainly helps, and you know who you are. I always send really nice messages to everybody. And so I'm gonna get to some really cool 2-note country bend things here in a minute, just on 2 strings in every chord position up the neck, stuff like this in A. But first, I got a little surprise for you. And what I want to do is I want to play the same the kind of raffle game that we did a few months back, where whoever donates the most into the tip jug will get one of these in stereo CDs. Now, we're not making any more of these. We're done with these. And so I've got a handful left. I just sent one to my mom. And then I've got a handful left that I'm holding in reserve because we aren't getting any more of these made. So this is going to go out to the highest bidder. So whoever donates the most into the tip jug will get one of these very hard to come by these days in stereo. That was a horrible sales pitch, but you know what I'm saying. So there it is right there in stereo, the record we just made. You can't get these anymore. This will go to the highest bidder in the tip jug below. And that really just helps old GT out here, and it'll be something fun for everybody. And if you haven't heard the record yet, please check that out. Anyway, back to this. Man, there's there's always a lot to say on here, and I know everybody gets tired of the talking and stuff, but man, you know, I was going to post something earlier. Man, looking at some of these projects that are coming, we've got New York in July, we're doing the Berklee College of Music on the 15th, then New York 16th and 17th. Then I get on a plane and fly to Chicago to do a Dennis Quaid one-off in Chicago on the 19th. Then back down here to Nashville. Then I go to TrueFire in August to film some updates to the Artist Works curriculum. So look, the Artist Works curriculum is about to have an injection of some current stuff, some updated stuff, some new stuff. It's going to have a whole facelift. The existing course is great. It's not going anywhere, but we're going to add to that and kind of put a new fresh coat of paint on that site and that course. So don't forget Artist Works. Other than that, man, just, you know, rocking right along. Hoping that that's okay down there. I'm seeing a little gap in my, nobody wants a gap in their nut, you know what I mean? But man, look guys, thanks so much. So I'm gonna show you this here. So just on 2 strings, here's your G-shaped A chord. What you want to do is you want to bend the B, you're bending the G string, but you're gonna hold down the B string. And in order to do these bends, especially the multiple string bends, but single note stuff too, you got to be in the right hand position, and you have to hold these, you have to put these fingers behind the target finger, because what that's going to do is that's going to give you the strength and the control to be able to really isolate these notes. Stuff like that. But if I do this, you'll never see me bend. I have to, if my hand looks like this down here on this part of the fingerboard where the stretch is wider, I'm not able to get that real tight, controlled movement with my hand and the strength behind it. So it's not this. That's impossible. I have to reinforce that note and that bend. So on this one, I'm going to clinch up here and get tight. My ring finger is not going to do anything. It's going to be my middle and my first finger. And I'm not going to do that because that's uncomfortable. I'm going to go right back to A. But you can see that's right out of the G shape. Now, I can pre-bend and bend down, like bend and then release, or do it the classic way where you're actually bending up, you know, bending up with a note. You're bending up to the major third, then release into the 1. Now, if I go down here, out of the G shape, I've got this little bend here. Now I can't put any notes, any fingers behind that one, but that's not a hard bend. You're just bending from the 3rd to the 4. That's not easy. That was not bad. So what happens is your fingers, once you get the muscle memory down, they become like little servo motors where they know exactly how far to go. It's like the pedal steel. So you're really getting that effect with this style for sure, with these multiple string bends, right? So there's the first one, G shape. Sorry, I'm doing it wrong. It's immediately easier when I don't use my ring finger and I use my middle and my first finger. And then I go up to my G shape. Again, you can bend up and then back down, or you could pre-bend and come down. Okay, now if I go to the blues pentatonic, or the minor pentatonic, the minor shape, right there, still in dominant 7, but I'm using the notes of, I'm going to show you this in a second. So if I go here, but I'm going to land, same thing, little finger, middle finger, and the first finger. But I'm releasing to the major third, not this. Because my chord is dominant 7. And I want to really make sure that's bending in tune. Now, I will say this, when it comes to this bending, and you have to have so much control and strength to do this, the thing that happens is I'm actually gripping pretty hard here, not hard enough to where it goes out of tune, but I want to make sure that nothing's going to fall out of my fingers here. I've got to be in control of these, and you have to, dominate these notes and really, really, really be strong here. See, I overbent that time. So those work together really well. Okay, now I'm going to go up here to my D shape. And this one I might, since everything's getting closer together down here, I might actually use my ring finger for this and reinforce it with my middle and first finger. And basically we're just doing this. So that's your C shape. So now you've got so you're starting to increase your vocabulary here. Now when I go to the we're going to skip the C shape because I'm just working on the G and the B string now. If I was going to do the C shape, we'd have to go to the B and the E string to do this. Because that would be a classic. You could do that. You could bend the root up to the second. That's kind of cool, but mainly it's this. That's your classic country bend out of the C shape. We'll get to that another time. Now going up here to your A shape. Well, you don't really have a whole lot in the A shape, except you do have this. Now that kind of gets us out of our 2-note thing a little bit, but this one's right. So this first one I'm going to show you does only contain 2 notes. So A shape, I'm going to grab my 14th fret with my little finger, 14th fret with my ring finger. Bend up a whole step with my ring finger. Drop down to the flat 7, G on the 12th fret. Then we can bend. Now this is a little difficult. I'm holding down the major third with my little finger, bending that G string up and then back. So it's going from the flat 7 up to the root while holding down that major third. That's not easy, but check that out. Then the classic one back here to the G shape. So all of them together, all the way down. All right, so look, I hope you got something out of that. That's just 2 strings. And so there's all sorts of different bends, on different string sets. There's a bunch of different things we could do. But that's a good little introductory to all the, most of the shapes there's usually a cool bend in most all the shapes. We had the G shape, the E shape, the major, and the kind of bluesier thing out of that shape. So 2 for 1 there. Then the D shape, not a whole lot out of the C shape for this one. And then the A shape, a little trickier there. And then back to the classic G shape where there's a ton of good stuff in there. So I hope you got something out of that. Much more to come. Thank you guys so much. It's Sunday, so kind of taking it easy around here and get ready for tomorrow. And then just rocking right along, man. So thanks a million. Guys, look, please, you got to help me out here a little bit. So I'm going to push up on you guys a little bit as this channel grows. I don't want you going anywhere, of course, but I do need your help. So this is a two-way street. So you guys get something out of the channel. You gotta help me out. So sign up for the newsletter and the mailing list. We're not gonna wear you out. We only do it like every other Tuesday. We send out a nice little newsletter. Please sign up for the newsletter. I'm gonna put that link right down at the very top before I say thank you or anything. It's gonna go right at the top of the description. And then please hit the tip jug, man. For the price of a cup of coffee, you guys can really help me out. So and then don't forget about our little mini raffle we're doing. Whoever bids the highest, and I'm trying not to be too serious here, guys. I mean, I'm very serious about all this stuff and my career and everything that we're doing. But this isn't meant to be a sales pitch. But I am gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna push up on you guys and nudge you a little bit here and there. So one of these rare in stereo CDs to the highest bidder in the tip jug. That's PayPal and Venmo, links below. Right on cue, here comes the East Nashville alarm clock, the train. And there it is. I swear to God, these trains are getting faster and more frequent, and their whistles are getting louder, or else I'm just getting older. All right, guys, look, thanks a million. Love y'all. You know who you are. And look forward to seeing you real soon. And thanks for the support. All right, cheers.